Now, beef has had a pretty bad rap in recent years with all of the mad cow disease going on. It's calmed down a lot now, but I'd still be careful about beef, especially how much you eat each week. I would limit red meat to perhaps no more than 2 to 3 times a week. So I might have it every other day, perhaps. Steak is definitely the best type of beef to go for over any other cuts. The reason is it, again, has the highest biological value compared to other cuts, meaning your body can break down the amino acids from the protein and make better use of them, availability, and also it's more flavoursome. This steak would be great to be able to shallow fry or use one of the grills, which I'm going to show you later, and have this as part of a healthy meal throughout the day. So it's a lot cheaper, as you can see, not too much fat marbled in there, so it's going to be quite lean, a good source of protein. Another thing about beef is it contains a higher level of creatine than other meats. Now, creatine is used in the energy cycle, the ATP, to help replenish lost energy. So great for when you're working out and doing extra cardio or weight training. Now, you can get creatine in supplementation form, but as with any supplements, you're never quite sure of the grade, the pharmaceutical grade, or where it comes from. At least from getting it from the meat, as long as it's reared naturally and it's organic, again, if you can get organic, you're not going to have too high quantities. So a small amount is better than taking too much. Okay, final port of call for lean protein is fish. So follow me. On to fish. Now, before we look at fish, let me give you a quick kind of checklist to go through your lean proteins. If it flies, have eyes, or runs, it's a good source of lean protein. So therefore we have poultry, we have chicken, we have beef, cows, and we have fish. I tend to stay away from pigs. Pork is not the best kind of meat that we can eat, so I'm going to leave that out of this shopping list. Now, what kind of fish? There's a large selection of fish. The good fats comes from the saltwater type, such as salmon, mackerel, sardines. Now, pound for pound, these contain more calories than chicken and protein. So if you're trying to keep a calorie-reduced diet, I would stick with the leaner cuts, such as turkey, chicken, beef, and fish. But it helps to mix and rotate throughout the week to get a good source of different types of protein and fats. Whitefish, such as orange roughy and sole and halibut, are going to be great as well. A little bit more pricey, so again, that might be like the steak with the beef, perhaps every other night. You know, if we're looking to eat 5-6 times a day, we don't want to be spending too much money per meal. So again, we need to consider that cost per meal. My top choice would be having something like orange roughy fillet or cod, halibut, perhaps every other night. They make a great lean protein for nighttime, high biological value compared to some of the other, and quite low fat content compared to, let's say, the salmon or the mackerel, which are great for perhaps in the morning or throughout the day, add to a salad. And I'm going to show you some more ways that we can work with fish. So I'm going to get myself a couple of fillets of salmon and a pound or so of orange roughy that I'll have throughout the week.